All right, hello, everybody. Welcome to another video. My name's Shaheen Manjezi. For those of you who are new to the channel, I talk about manifestation and just pretty much maintaining a good state of being and a positive mindset. How to use your imagination to create your life, because that's essentially what is happening here. Everything in your life that is happening is a result of your imagination. And it took me a while to actually grasp that and to understand that. But now that I do, I see that literally my life is being created in my mind. And I am just here to make you aware of that, and then help you along the way to really start consciously manifesting your life and living the life of your dreams. And, when I talk about manifestation, I'm talking about just literally visualizing, imagining how you want your life to be, and then living in a state of being that is in alignment with that vision or that state of being. So today I want to talk about a common question that I see on the channel, on different channels on manifestation, and that's the question of how do I take action after I've done a visualization, or a SATS visualization. And mostly everyone on this channel is familiar with Neville Goddard, which is really, he's the guy who really just puts the topic of manifestation and makes it so easy to comprehend and understand, really puts it in clear layman terms as to how we are creating our lives. So Neville Goddard says that if you're able to put yourself in your mind's eye or in your imagination, and put yourself into the state of being that you would be in if you had everything that you wanted in your life, and to really feel like you have everything you wanted in your life, and to do that in your mind and to do that in your imagination, if you can actually get yourself to the state of being through your imagination, of feeling like I have everything that I want, I'm living my desires, I have it, I've achieved it, I've accomplished it. If you can actually get yourself to feel like that, then what will happen is you will inevitably come across that life in your physical reality or your external reality. So essentially, what Neville Goddard's message is if you can find your state of consciousness in your imagination, your desired state of consciousness in your imagination, and actually embody that state of being, what will happen is you will actually manifest that into your reality. And I know this sounds like it's too good to be true, but I can confirm to you through my own experiences, this is actually how life works, ladies and gentlemen. This is how it works. It's all from your imagination. Everything that you're doing, the job that you're working, the girlfriend, boyfriend, or spouse that you're with, your circle of friends, the house that you live in, the car that you're driving, the business that you have or you don't have, your state of health and your state of being, your family relations, the place that you live, the location of where you live, all of it is happening as a result of what you imagine and your state of being. That's it. If you want to change that, if you want to change your life, then what you have to do is you have to change what you're imagining. Clear as day. And that's why it's so important to do something I call journaling. Okay, this journaling is like one of the most powerful ways to create your life, because what happens when you write stuff down is it gets you focused in your imagination, and really what it comes down to is focus, where you put your attention and awareness in your imagination. So anyway, today I want to talk about how do you act? How do you take action after you've done a visualization or SATS meditation? Now, SATS meditation, that's a Neville Goddard thing. That's where we imagine a scene where we have everything that we desire, and we do this before we go to bed. We imagine that, we visualize it, we visualize the end, we see it clearly in our head. We create a scene that represents that we've succeeded, that we've accomplished what we wanted to do, or that we're living in the end. Let's say you want to move to another country. Then you would imagine a scene where you're actually living in that country and you actually feel that to be real. And if you feel that to be real and you fall asleep in that state, what Neville Goddard said was, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. You can drop that scene, you can drift off to sleep, and you can wake up in the morning trusting that it is done. You've already experienced it in imagination. As a result, it's going to happen. Things are set into motion now where everything's going to happen exactly as it needs to happen so that you can go and live in that other country. But still, people have questions and they say, well, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to not take action, or am I supposed to make a plan? So this video is about the general guidelines that I use, that I follow on how to take action after I've done a SATS meditation or a visualization. And I've drifted off to sleep in, the desired state of being that I want. So what I do, this is really about what I do. And what I do after I do a SATS meditation or a visualization and I drift off to bed is I generally go through my day I don't know exactly how to put this into words, but I'll try to put it into words. There are certain things in your life throughout your day where you will feel pulled. You'll feel a pull to do something. And I guess people refer to this as a gut reaction, your gut instinct. When you're presented with a decision, to make a decision, and you have choices and alternatives throughout your day, what I do is I just scan the decision, the alternatives, and I see which one of those choices resonates with me the most. Which one it feels like it's pulling me. And generally it's a pleasurable feeling. It's a favorable feeling. It's an uplifting feeling of expansion. And that's generally how I do it. For example, if someone asks me, hey, do you want to go to this concert on Friday night? I have an extra ticket. What will happen when someone asks me that is I'm going to initially either have a rush of energy, a feeling of expansion, like this is amazing, yes, I want to do it. Or I'm going to feel like, you know what, I don't really feel anything about that. I don't feel any sort of expansion, or I don't feel any pull into doing that thing. So I'm going to, just say, no, thank you. So what I do is I get pulled into certain situations, circumstances, whatever it may be. And I do this without resistance. And that's exactly how I go throughout my day. So if I feel pulled to plan something, let's say I feel pulled to plan mapping out my YouTube channel and writing out, the different videos that I'm going to make for the week, then I'm going to do that. I'm going to plan that out. I'm going to write down, what YouTube videos I'm going to make. And I create a little plan throughout the week of how I'm going to record it and edit it and post it. So, and that feels right to me. If I've done a SATS visualization or meditation on getting a healthy body, and then I wake up in the morning and I feel this pull for me to create a little workout plan for the next couple weeks, I'm going to go ahead and make that little workout plan. So it really just comes down to, throughout your day, where do you sense there's expansion, opportunities for expansion, opportunities for growth. That's really how you want to make your decisions. And it really just comes down to your gut instinct, and just going with your first initial sort of impression. about certain things. Actually, this is really the main guideline that I would give to other people. The main guideline is if I feel something, if something's presented to me and I feel something strongly about it, then I will usually be pulled into doing it. I'll go in, I'll surrender myself, and I'll do it. For example, if someone offers me to perform at an open mic, or they have a gig or an opportunity, and I feel a little bit nervous, I get this rush of nervousness going through me, that's actually a good thing, because if I feel something, that means that's life. It's shaking me. It's telling me something. And generally, I move in the direction where I feel strongly about things. So even if I feel nervous about something, I'll know that this is something that I have to do, and it's something that's going to lead to expansion. Because a lot of times the things that are outside of our comfort zone, they make us feel uncomfortable. They make us, but they make us feel something, and if you feel something, that is an indication that it's something that you need to do. It's something that's in alignment with your desires, even if it might be a little bit scary at first. So the worst thing to do is when you're living your life and you don't feel anything. There's no growth, there's no expansion. If you're going to your job and you're staying in your comfort zone, it's going to be very difficult to manifest your desires, because your desires require your current state of consciousness to be leveled up to match that state of your desire. So you need to move in the direction where you feel strongly about things. There needs to be strong feelings. If your current state of being in your external world, the people around you, are not making you feel anything, your friends don't make you feel excited anymore, your job doesn't make you feel excited anymore, whatever it may be, the city that you're living doesn't make you feel excited anymore, you need to scan your options and focus on the thing that makes you feel something. Focus on the thing that, even if it's fear, even if it makes you feel like scared a little bit, that's fine. These are strong emotions that are indicating to us that life is moving in that direction, life is expanding in that direction. That's where you should move to. And another note I want to make is that even if, throughout your day, you make a decision and you're like, I don't know what's the right or wrong decision, if you've already done the SATS meditation and the visualization, that thing is going to happen. But it's just a matter of how long is it going to take before it happens? Because, you're here right now, you've done the visualization, I'll try to visualize this. You're here right now, you've done your visualization, right? It's manifested. You've created that endpoint, and now you're moving to that endpoint, and maybe you make a decision and it kind of skews you off course. Okay, but life just keeps moving forward anyway. And then maybe you make another decision and it brings you up. And it was you made a decision that was kind of out of alignment with your desires, and you keep on zigzagging. But eventually you're going to reach your end destination because you've already visualized it, you've already manifested it by impressing your subconscious mind with it. So here, let me make this clearer, more simple. If you can visualize something, if you can see it as real in your imagination, and you can put yourself right in the state of being, of feeling like this is real, I've accomplished it, I did it, it's done. It will manifest at some point in the future. But now what's going to determine the length of time, whether you go in a straight line to that or you go in a zigzag line, is what it's going to come down to is, the decisions that you make. And when you follow those things that make you feel good, or make you feel excited, or maybe even nervous, but when you follow the things that make you feel something, you're going to get there a lot faster. If you shy away from those things that make you feel something, you're going to be going up and down, going in different zigzag directions, but life's always going to be moving forward to your desire. So it's just the time to get to your desire is going to lengthen. if you do not follow those things that make you feel excited or nervous, or make you feel alive. Really follow the things that make you feel alive. I think that's the general message that I can give to you. After you do a visualization, after you do a SATS meditation, after you visualize the end, just follow the things that make you feel alive and trust that life is moving to the end that you've already visualized. That's it. If you can successfully do that, then you will shorten that time between your initial conception of what you've imagined and the actual physical embodiment of it in your reality, in your physical reality. You will shorten that time between conceiving of it in your mind and realizing it in your physical reality. So my takeaway for this: follow the things that make you feel alive, follow the things that get you excited, follow the things that, even if it's nervousness or maybe a little bit of fear, that's good. Follow the things that make you feel something, and those things will get you to your desired end. So thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope this video provided some clarity for you, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Goodbye.